Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a bonus video, so I never upload midweek. You guys know I always upload on Saturday or Sunday, but this week's video is very special. It is a collab with my two besties, Casey Rayton and Brie Osborne, and we decided to team up and do a collab video featuring our top 10 Makeup Geek shadows. So between the three of us, Makeup Geek are our all-time favorite eyeshadows, and we thought, why not give you a few different options, because we all have different tastes and like different things. So we thought this would be a great idea. So if you like this video, make sure you give me a big thumbs up, and of course subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And after you've watched today's video, I would love if you could head over to my homegirls YouTube channels, check out their videos, give them a subscribe. If you're on a computer, you'll be able to click on their pretty little faces and it'll take you straight to their channel. Otherwise, if you're on a mobile, I'll link them in the description box for you guys. Did you guys see the look of panic on my face then? I didn't know if that noise was my dog scratching at the door, if that was a mouse. I freaked out. I was like, it's a fucking mouse! I nearly died. Anyway, let's just get straight into the video. I'm going to show you a bit of an overview of every single shadow I own. So I'm just going to give you a quick look at my palettes, and then I'm going to show you my top 10 and swatch them all. This first palette is an extra large Z palette, and as you can see, I have my mainly like colourful shadows in this particular one. These top two sections of 9 shadows are actually Makeup Geek's latest matte shadow and shimmer shadow launches. I definitely prefer these sort of cooler tone shades over like the warmer tones, but in saying that, I do still rock a warm tone eye on very regular occasions. I just personally love cool tones. And then this particular palette is like my favorite palette, except I think I need to take out this blue shade because I never wear that. I could definitely switch that out for one of those new shadows, but I wanted to keep the new shadows together because, I don't know, OCD, weird thing, I don't know. But this is like my holy grail palette because it has some of my favorite matte shades, which are perfect for like the crease and outer corner, and then it has all of my foiled shadows and all of the duochrome shadows. So I personally love the foiled shadows the most out of every single formulation they have in their range. Their foiled shadows are a must in anyone's collection. They just honestly the most beautiful, creamy consistency ever, which you'll see when I swatch. Majority of my favorite shadows in my top 10 are actually foiled shadows. And then lastly, out of all my Makeup Geek shadows, I have my Manny MUA collaboration palette. I absolutely love this palette. I feel like if you have not tried any Makeup Geek shadows and you're looking to branch out and purchase your first set of Makeup Geek shadows, I would highly recommend grabbing this palette. It is limited edition, so if you're thinking about getting it, you need to get it now rather than later because it will be gone soon. It's currently in stock, so I will of course link this palette in the description box as well as my top 10 favorite shadows. So if you guys are interested in buying them, they'll be directly linked below. So I'm going to start off by showing you my all-time favorite shadow. This is Starry Eyed, which is a foiled shadow, and it is honestly my all-time favorite shadow. I used to refer to it as like a champagne-y color. I kind of don't think that's the correct description. I don't really know how to describe it. Like maybe like a pinky sort of beigey color nearly. Like look at that pigment. Like check that out. And my second favorite eyeshadow is In the Spotlight, which is like a beautiful peachy foiled shadow. I have a tutorial using this particular shade, so I will of course link that below for you guys. It is absolutely beautiful, just as gorgeous as Starry Eyed, but obviously in a peach tone. So there's the two next to each other. As you can see, Starry Eyed is a little bit more on the icy side, whilst In the Spotlight is that little bit more peachy. So while we're talking about shimmery shades, I'm going to show you my favorite picks out of the Manny collaboration palette. So this shade is Artemis, and it is like a perfect inner corner highlight, and I also like popping it over my lid to sort of lighten up lid colors as well. As you can see there, it is a little bit more yellow based than the other colors, but still very icy. And now we'll swatch Luna. This is like a beautiful sort of like taupey, I don't know how to say that. Whenever I say taupe, I always say taupey because I don't know which way you pronounce it. But I feel like this is definitely like a pinkish taupe shade, and I love it all over the lid. And then we have Cosmopolitan, which I feel is like a coppery pinkish shade. It is absolutely beautiful, and I feel like it looks gorgeous with a nude or a peachy colored lip as well. So while we have this palette open, I'm going to touch on my favorite matte shades. This particular color here is called Frappe. It is one of my favorite crease shades. I absolutely love it. It is just a really beautiful sort of more cool tone brown. And my next favorite shade is called Mocha. It is a beautiful, deep, cool tone brown, absolutely perfect for the outer corner. And if in doubt, this is the shade I reach for. It's just gorgeous. It's just like an essential must-have in your collection, and I'm surprised I haven't hit pan on this either. This one's a lot more creamy than Frappe, I feel too. So this particular shade is like my favorite transition shade of life, and it is Cream Brulee. It is a cooler tone, sort of beigey shade, and it is just the absolute perfect color for my skin tone, whether I'm fake tanned or my pasty normal self. Either way, it is absolutely perfect throughout my crease, and I feel like popping this down first just helps me blend out any darker shades on top. And a new favorite is this shade, which is called Brownie Points, which I have through my crease today. At first when I initially looked at it, I thought it was just like a super duper cool tone brown, but it actually sort of has some purple undertones in it. It is incredibly soft too. This one feels softer than all the other matte shadows that I've swatched. And last but certainly not least, I feel like the shade Karma, which is a duochrome pan, needs an honorable mention. This is one of the most beautiful gold tone eyeshadows that has a really beautiful shift in the light, and I used this in a Christmas tutorial last year, and honestly I got so many compliments with this shadow on my lid. It just looks incredible. It looks like gold on your eyelid, and it's so incredibly pigmented and swatches beautifully. And that is all the swatches of my 10 favorite Makeup Geek shadows. Like literally out of every single shadow I own, there's not one that I dislike. How many do I own actually? Let's count them. So out of 67 eyeshadows, there is not one single shadow I dislike. So honestly guys, these are my, this is so awkward. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please make sure you thumbs up if you did. And like I said, check out my girls' channels, Casey and Brie. They are absolutely amazing girls and they work so hard on their content. So share some love, give us all a thumbs up and subscribe to all of our channels. We would love to have every single one of you as a part of our YouTube family. So thank you so much guys. I hope you have a fabulous week and I'll be talking to you really soon. Bye. Back to my channel. Today's video is another makeup cosmetics haul. So half of these items I have been sent, the other half I purchased myself.